you a Duel update. Duel Repossessed strikes back, which is now closed. That wind coming in just at the start of this video. Oh, fence just falling over, the wind's going crazy. But yeah, I'm going to be giving you a Duel update video, so we're update number 1, and to see what has been happening in the area, and the Haunted Hollow, Gloomy Wood, and of course the Facade and Duel as well. You can't go into the ride, of course, because it's closed now. Closed on the 6th of September for a refurb. And that wind has just gone crazy. A fence has gone over, so I'm going to go pick that fence up, save him doing a job. So yeah, let's get to the Haunted Hollow. So then, as soon as we get here, down to Duel's Facade, we've got this little poster up here saying property repossessed. Strictly no one wanted visitors due to unnatural displays in the area. And you need to call that number as well. So yeah, we will be calling that number. And here's a look at the facade. So the ride, like I've been said, it's been closed since September the 6th. And yeah, so it should be opening next season on the first day. And who knows, this sign might even be gone, with obviously it's changing. So yeah, who knows though, it might just stay as Duel, we don't know. But hopefully they keep the soundtrack which used to play out of this crypt. They have got the Haunted Hollow soundtrack still playing in the background with that clock tower. But yeah, so this fence actually features keyholes, little see-through holes where you can look, and there's like a little scene and some speakers as well. And of course all of these little posters as well. So if anyone wants to like go in there, you can't, because they've even boarded off this. But if I just show you through there, you can there's a little look at the background behind the wall, and there's a couple of boxes actually down there. As you can just make out there, a little couple of white cardboard boxes. They need to be taken out before they get wet. But behind there, as you can see just through there, you've got one of the Duel height board, which has just been taken off. I'd love to collect that. And of course next to it you've got the Duel sign, which stood right over there in front of the queue line entrance, and another one there as well, just through there, and also one of them Scarefest lights, obviously because it's Scarefest at the time filming this, so it's really interesting. I'd love to take one of them signs home, put it in the new collection. But yeah, you can just see like the logo on there as well, still there. So that's a sign though that they could be changing, or they could be throwing them away. Throw them away, I'd love to take them home, but yeah. Now for anyone, like I said, it closed on the 6th of September. The day after it closed, they did actually, as you can just see, they boarded up the doors over there. And also there's this new big brown wooden fence, which has just been added as well, with loads of smoke machines behind it and some lighting. And like I just mentioned, there's a couple of little new boxes down there as well. Another little change which they've added is the toilet sign over there has now been redone. It's now just, it says toilet still on it, but it's same theme to Spooks R Us, and it's got like a purple background. I don't know if they're going to be painting that to be like the Spooks R Us sign, I don't know. But yeah, there's quite a few little updates, and obviously the sign's back through there. I'd just love to get back in there, wouldn't you, Nano, and just ride it, see what's going on in there. And also the other day I did see a few dark patches appear on the facade on online, so I wonder what that could be. Maybe it was the weather, maybe they were just testing out some paints and then like they painted it back really quickly. I'm not too sure what that was, but yeah, it's really nice facade this is. It's a really nice, like, it's structured, it's like the same as a house, like just a random house. Well, it's not, you wouldn't really see this house, would you, on anyone's street, obviously, because behind that house, a lot of people don't know, it's a massive warehouse which houses the actual rides building. But yeah, I'd really love to get in there right now and just have a little look what's going on. Here we go then. So we're going to call the number now. Here we go. So that's the number if you want to call it. Can you hear it? You can barely hear what it's saying.
Sorry, mailbox full. Please try again later. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah. So if you want to give that number a call, you can do. It'll just be that. But yeah, that's the little phone call they've recorded for the ride for people that are suspicious. I don't really like it, to be fair, because the music that they're playing in the background, like the Hall of the Mantiking whistling, it's really like loud and it goes over the talking, so you can barely hear what it's saying. But I did actually upload that phone call to YouTube as well not so long ago, so if you want to go check that out, you can do. And yeah, so I'm going to give you another update in the shop now. Can't see much on the camera. Just see lighting. Oh, hang on, you can see screaming. The speakers here as well been placed. What is there, Nana? Can you describe it?
There's nothing, it's just black.
It's just black. You have to wait for it, I think.
Oh, something's happening.
Can't really see much. Warning, don't look inside. I really like what they're doing with this.
Dog screaming.
A dog screaming?
Doll.
Oh, a doll. Emily Alton, I think. I can't see anything. I'll tell you what though, this little balcony area, smoke machine turned on, this really needs a repaint or something. Look at all of this. It's all gone all rotten and stuff. I'm not too sure what that is. It's like a scarf or something on the floor. But yeah, as you can see though, they boarded up them windows. It's like an A4 size poster of this. I'd love to take one of these home. They did actually have different ones, I think, than this a couple of weeks ago. But then they got replaced with these ones. But yeah, I'd love to have one of them. So yeah, it's really interesting, and what you can just see down there, some wires going into the doors as well, and also some bin bags covering up the gap, which is really interesting. We'll be back here at night time looking at all the lights and effects and stuff. But yeah, it is really interesting to see what has happened here at Duel. Just noticed this keyring and they made it upside down, look. Like it won't turn, and the keyring thing's here. That's weird, isn't it? None of the others are like that, look. That's a bit funny, isn't it?
A rare one.
A rare one, should we buy it? Quite a joke, that will. There's a little view behind the facade. No one really sees. If I go up here, look, I'll show you. It's a little window, look. It's really nice little details which they add like that. Plus see behind here, look, as well. It's quite nice. So yeah, you won't get many views behind there. So we're down next to Jules' toilets now, and you can see on that cage down there is like one of the rats from the ride, which is interesting. So I'd love to take that. There's a couple more down there, look, as well, just noticed. And yeah. Smoke machines turned on. Look really nice. So this is the exit to the ride. It says property repossessed. Another one of these signs with this fence and some fake leaves. I believe this is from outside. Can't see anything happening in there though. But it's nice to see what they'll do in the future. So most of these like animatronics and stuff out here have also been here since the ride first opened. Like if Nana shows you here, for example, you step on here and something's supposed to happen. But, yeah. So it's quite nice how they've got interactions like this outside. Well, leaves really like make an effect as well, but yeah. So that's Duel then. So I will just take a walk around down the Haunted Hollow and I'll just tell you a bit of information about the ride. So Duel opened back in 1992 as the Haunted House. 2003 it was changed to Duel the Haunted House Strikes Back with the addition of new laser guns. So yeah, and now 30 years later the ride is closed for a refurbishment. Probably its biggest ever one actually. But yeah, hopefully they get rid of the guns because it just ruins the ride. It's supposed to be a scary ride, back in the day it was, and now it's just a laser shooty ride, which is not very good. So yeah, see some green lighting down here as well, but yeah, it wasn't looking its best in 2019 to 2022 till the last day it was open. But hopefully they just do something to it, because it's said to be a big refurbishment which they're having right now. So yeah, even John Wardley's getting involved, and Burton as well, because and John Wardley, if you didn't know, he designed the ride. So yeah.
Have you got any Parmesan cheese?
So yeah, Nana says that's David Walliams, but I don't think it is. I mean, that was 30 years ago that was probably made. But, yeah. So it's really nice. So the area Duel is located, all in the trees. And over time, a lot of these trees would have been shorter, especially around the facade on Duel. They would have been really short. You wouldn't have been able to see anything. Whereas now the nature's all taken over the facade. It actually looks better, to be fair, because it's more hidden and it hides the show building a lot more. So it's quite clever how they did that, to be fair. But yeah. And there's of course down the Haunted Hollow, which we are now. There's all these like different arches, which you can go under with the fake leaves. And yeah, and also what actually ran down this path back years ago was the Alton Towers train ride. And yeah, and that's what, as you can see, the design with these walls. This is where the train would have gone through, and the miniature railway it was called. But yeah, and there was also up there some remains of the log flume, which can also be seen in the Congo River Rapids queue line. And yeah, what I really like about the Haunted Hollow is it spreads all the way from Duel, this area, Gloomy Wood, all the way down to Tower Street over here, and it ends just over here as well, which is really nice. And here's one of the final arches here, which you can go under. I need some new leaves by the looks of it. Nana said she likes these last time she came. We've got something similar at yours, haven't you, Nana? Look in here. So yeah, some nice little bits like that. And at Scarefest they do actually have actors coming out from the corners here. I don't know if they will do tonight because it's Scarefest at the moment as well. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching this Duel video. An update from Duel. A bit's changed since it closed, and Nana there. And yeah, like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.